Hello everyone, welcome to day 41 of my 77-day video challenge. Today we are going to talk about just one thing. Yeah, just one thing based on this beautiful book called Just One Thing. So let me start with a question. If you were to add or if you were to do just one thing in your life to transform your life, what would it be? If you were to do just one thing that will help transform your life, what would it be? Give it a thought. So, in this book, the author shares about simple changes that we can use in our day to day life to transform our life over the time. So, he divides the day into six parts basically. So, the first part is early morning, then we have breakfast, then we have mid morning, and then lunchtime, afternoon, and evening. So six sections. So dividing the day into those six sections, and then in each of those sections he added or he suggested some simple things what we can add into our day-to-day life that will bring that newness, or the bring that transform, which will help us to transform our days and months and over the time our life as well. So let me share with you all those, what are those few things, what he suggests for us to add in each part of those days. And I'm sure some of you or most of us might be doing already some of those things in our day-to-day life, but maybe some new things we might learn which we want to add into our day, right? So let us see. So first thing, the early morning. Early morning is all about very fresh we are, so we want to dedicate that time for that good exercise, whatever we are trying, just a quick good exercise, maybe push-ups, sit-ups, whatever, which we don't want to postpone towards end of the day. We want to get it done first thing in the morning. So that kind of exercise. Then we have something like yoga, meditation, which will bring that calmness and make us get ready for the day. Then, or if possible, go on that simple nice walk early morning. The sun is rising, and if you have that walkways or something in your neighborhood, enjoying that simple early morning walk. And he's also suggested cold showers. That I might not be able to attempt, but which will really energize us right in the morning. So those are few things for us to consider for the early morning. Then comes breakfast time. So one thing is changing our breakfast times, maybe pushing it little bit ahead. Nowadays we all might be hearing about this intermittent fasting, right? So night time, from night time, dinner time to morning time, as much time we will be able to allocate, that much it is good for our health and for our energy and for our body, right? So instead of having the breakfast every day at the same time, trying to push it little ahead, that is maybe one of the things we can consider. And then drinking good amount of water, really making ourselves hydrated first thing in the morning, so that will really help us throughout entire day as well. And then if you are really habit of having coffee or tea, whatever, drinking those. And also he says doing some things which we typically don't do. For example, maybe when you are making that coffee or when you are brushing your tea, instead of standing on both legs, standing on one leg, maybe one time right leg, one time left leg, some things like that. So it will really pushes us or out of the experience, right? Not something what we are typically doing every day without noticing, all such things. So standing maybe on one leg or something like that. That is for the breakfast time. Then comes mid morning. So that time what he suggests is doing again maybe the exercise. If we don't do in the morning, maybe this is one other perfect time to do exercises. And exercises, it is not that we want to do it for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 1 hour, like that. We want to do it just for 10 minutes, but more often, maybe 4 days in a week or 5 days in a week, but just 10 minutes. That is what we should be targeting. That is one thing. And then one other very nice thing what I learned or will definitely practice is making our mind stronger. using that time, that mid-morning time, to do some those visualization exercises or something like that. Maybe something we are working on, for example, a certification we are working on, or a run or race, something is coming up. So seeing ourselves as we have already achieved what we are trying to achieve. So rehearsing that mental skill, or making our mind stronger basically. So using that mid morning time for those kind of activities, and also remembering to take a break. Nowadays, when we are working from home, especially, sometimes our day starts in the morning and ends only in the evening, 4 or 5 o'clock, something like that. And sometimes we even forget to take a break. So deliberately taking a break in that mid morning. Okay, those are few things. Then comes lunchtime. In the lunch time, maybe eating something what we typically don't eat, adding some things, like for example, maybe adding a vegetable of beetroot, or maybe avocado, or something, whatever it is what we don't typically eat. So, and trying, and trying some different new things, eating fish if we typically eat chicken, then maybe some things like that. And that is for the lunchtime. And also getting some sun, that is also one of the most important thing. When typically when we work from home, we sit indoors from morning to evening, and sometimes we step out into the sun only in the late evening, by the time sun is gone as well. So that's why making it an important thing to step out during that lunchtime and to get some sun as well. And also trying these new vegetables, eating some new food, and trying out those things, that is for the lunchtime. Now all those four are done. Now the fifth section is about afternoon and then evening, right? So in the afternoon, remembering to maybe if time permits, or if you are okay with it, or if time permits, taking a small nap, because that will really energizes us. So that is one thing. And also maybe eating some dark chocolate. Sometimes we feel very sleepy during that afternoon time, so eating some dark chocolate or something. Or maybe one other interesting thing, this also I'm going to try, is something called playing some video games. So maybe not a full-fledged video game, video setup and all that stuff. Simple games on our phone. We have Scrabble, we have so many word games available on our phone. But taking time, deliberately thinking that my afternoon times, I'll play for 2-3 minutes or 5 minutes of just a simple video game on my phone. Or I'll make sure I'll set up a timer for 5-10 minutes and just take a nap, and again come back to my day, some things like that. So those are the things for afternoon. And last but not least, in the evening is all about just calming down, maybe taking that a hot bath, or then again, if you're if you want to learn a new skill, for example, then that is the time, the evening time. So using that some time to learn that a new skill. And also reading, maybe one of the habits we can develop is during that evening times, reading. And also last but not least is counting your blessings at the end of the day. So these are few things what other he might have used or suggest, but definitely we can pick up 1 or 2 things from this list of items, or maybe something else. It is just a thought of how about adding just one thing into our day-to-day life that will help us transform our life. And key thing is making it very simple, but doing it consistently day after day. And also creating an environment helping us, which will set up for success. And maybe if possible, having an accountability partner who can touch base with us and make sure we are following whatever we set to do. So just give it a thought, and maybe choose 1 or 2, 3 things what you would like to add into your day-to-day life, that you will think like it will made a humongous difference into our day-to-day life as well. So and if you can, or if you would like, please do share on our videos, and maybe others would see them and they will try to follow up in their life as well. So I hope you enjoyed this session. I will see you all in my next. Thank you.